He's a weirdo. You're a weirdo.
Because a lot of times the ladies be wanting to comment, but sometimes they see certain statements and the guys, they be overtly aggressive. So I wanted them to have the liberty, of hold on, of coming here. Hey, hold on for a minute. There we go. Okay, I got Punchy up in here. Shout out to Punchy. Snazzy girl. Hey, baby. Keisha Bug. Baby, how you doing? Tanya. Oh, my God. Bella, your fine ass is here. Hey, baby. Mia, what's going on? Uh, in fact, I sent the link to Camille. But as you know, my messages for the ladies as of right now, I keep them nice and strong and short because I know especially the young ladies of today, they got an attention span that's just like that. So this ain't gonna be no 180, 120, minute type of message. I mean, I break it down in parts and things like that, so you'll be able to digest this in your spirit. You know, um, but of course, the content that I'm known for, and of course, the ladies that's outside of the lifestyle, they say, "Sin, is the Game for Ladies channel? Is it just gonna be for the female participants in the lifestyle?" And I said, "No, no, no, no." Even though a lot of content will be, and like I say all the time, the game is so impeccable that it's applicable to even your lifestyle if you just really pay attention. But of course, the things that I say, a lot of times, the ladies that are not participants of the lifestyle, they often say, "Well, that's for a hoe, and that's what a hoe would do, and that's what a hoe wouldn't do." Well, I just want to make this very plain here that as a woman thinketh, so is she. As a woman thinketh, so is she. So today I'm not talking about, a hoe or a hoe mentality. I'm talking about the mentality of a woman of importance. In other words, a woman of high value. On YouTube, they got what you call, high value men, even though the definitions that's been conveyed about what a high value man is totally contrary to the absolute truth. I know what they're trying to say, but no. But, we're going to talk about, valuing yourself as a woman. Because if you value yourself as a woman, that's going to keep you from a lot of misunderstandings and discrepancies and pregnancies, by guys that you ain't even got no compatibility with. You was never supposed to be with him. We got a lot of young girls and older women that's bitter and not better simply because they didn't know their value. And when you don't know your value, you are predestined to be, with somebody or something that you ain't supposed to be in. Why? Because you don't know your value. And many of you don't know your value as a woman. You don't even know who you are. You don't know your ministry. You don't know your capabilities. You don't know your identity, your individuality. So, of course, anybody can manipulate you out of some pussy and some currency. You don't know who you are. You have no value. How you going to value somebody that you don't know? How you going to have confidence in somebody that you don't know?
Where Boss Lady at?
So,
Boss Lady, get the work.
It's imperative for the ladies, man, to love themselves, value themselves. Otherwise, and I know, a lot of the ladies that's in the comment section right now, how many females do you know that profess to be women right now, are on social media, and it just seems like everything that they post is just bitter, negative, always going off on somebody, and it's mainly because of the past. And I'm not going to say that a lot of them don't, I'm not going to say that they don't love their children. they're here now. But just imagine being somebody that didn't know their value and got involved, with some people, got involved with, let's just keep it 100, got involved with some niggas, you know? And because, love started home, it's supposed to start at home, many of you didn't receive that in the house. So because you didn't get love in the house, you went out in other places looking for something that you should have got from home. And because you were ignorant of some things that should have been taught in the house,
Hey, Queen.
that enabled people to manipulate you.
Hey, Queen.
Hey,
People
this
had
Sin City?
opportunities that they had with you that they should have
I
never
think this
had.
Sin City. I seen this when this came out. This Sin City.
It's another one, but yeah.
You didn't have a mother to exemplify the
I
behavior.
think that's the name of the guy, Sin City.
So many of you are in your 20s, you're in your 30s, my Lord, some even in their 40s, and they still have not obtained the position of a woman. Because as I often said, the woman, that's the position. The female, that's the gender. And so we have a lot of females. It's a big female population, but it's a famine out there for a woman, And what's very dangerous is for young females to grow up not knowing, what a woman is, the position of a woman, and for society in this era to teach a young Black female, blessings to all the women of all color in here, but especially to a young Black female, and just basically teach her that, because if she get on Instagram, all she gonna think is, I'm a sex object. That's what I was put here. I was put here to be a sex object. If she don't got no mother, no auntie, no big sister to give her this game about this woman thing, and she getting the so-called lanes that she think this game from social media, she's just going to think that she is a sex object. What's the point of being educated when I can just, generate some money and just become an IG model? I mean, man, they having all the fun. They getting all the bankrolls and, they getting all the popularity. And you know that's everything, especially to a young female. They getting all the attention. So I might as well just, what's the use of even going hard in school? Because even got people that's graduating, they be broke. So I might as well just, go ahead and buy me a booty and post some pictures and twerk and do my thing on IG and hope that a rapper, I can catch his eye. That is and that's why I say for you mothers that's listening, it is so important for you to teach in the home. Love started home. The game started at home. The game started home, meaning that, for you mothers, you supposed to be, teaching your daughter or your daughters, this is how you conduct yourself. You're the best definition of important. You just can't be out here sleeping with just anybody and everybody to tell you I love you, or you cute, or you attractive. And it's sad that even though I'm speaking mainly to the youth, the truth is you have some that's in their 30s and 40s, and they still basically repeating the mistakes that teenagers is doing right now. This is just the truth. Some of you are so love-starved, a guy just, all he got to do pretty much to tell you, talk to you for a few days and tell you that he loves you, and you about to drop your panties because you have no value. And because you don't know your value, people treat you like a value meal at McDonald's. You're cheap. You're cheap. So because you're cheap, people treat you like that, and it just is what it is. You don't know your value. So ain't nobody gonna sit up there and, value you because you don't value yourself. You don't know your importance. You don't have, you don't carry yourself like the embodiment of confidence. Therefore, a man gonna treat you like you cheap. Everything in life, if a man considers something to be valuable, he will make sacrifices to obtain.
Yep.
If you look in the ghetto, niggas will hustle. Niggas will work a job. Niggas will work overtime just to have a pair of Jordans.
Yep.
Niggas will sit up there, you understand me, and steal. Niggas will sit up there and come up with all type of hustles, get along, whatever, because the new Jordans has came out. Why? Because he considers them Jordans to be valuable.
Yep.
Niggas will sit up there and rob somebody, go to a job, fill out another application, go get another job, whatever. Why? Because the new video game that came out. Everything in life that they consider to be valuable, they will make sacrifices to obtain and maintain.
Tell a story.
That which is not valuable, a nigga not gonna sit up there and make no sacrifice to obtain that. Why? Because he don't see that shit as valuable.
That's right. You know we gotta have something to say. So what you gotta say, boss lady?
I say, preach, sir, preach, sir.
Joe, I gotta do a part 2 to the pimp versus pimp, right? Oh my God, that was too funny. I think you got a little backbeat, boss lady.
Which one?
Huh?
What was funny? I didn't hear you.
Oh, now you sound better. You had a backbeat, but now you sound better.
Oh, okay. I'm on a different device this time because my iPhone was dead.
Oh. See, I'm gonna start changing this, changing it more about women because there's too many. I mean, I like all our young men that be here, but a lot of times they get out of pocket.
Yeah.
And I like their opinions, their thoughts. I like them to be honest. But one thing I don't like is to bask in somebody else's pain. Sometimes it's just better left not saying nothing at all. You know, I don't believe somebody should be in pain and you call them a clown and all this other stuff. You still got a little backbeat. But
Okay, I'm gonna
but you
get a
understand what I'm
different
saying,
device.
though, right? No, you good because I read that I'm started playing. But you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I understand exactly. I get it. It's just that some of the people that watch some of the content that you show, like earlier you were showing something and somebody jumped in and went to bashing the person, and I thought that was just
So I'm going to
disrespectful.
do more things to strengthen women.
Yeah,
And then people tell their stories, they're vulnerable. They don't have to tell you their story. But see, the thing is, they're not saying what they're going through. They're saying what they went through and they got out of it. See, that's the point that people missing. That's what makes them strong. So when you tell your story, that make you strong. Because ain't nobody on earth has not experienced heartache or like everybody plays the fool one time. There's no exception to the rule. Listen, baby. But we're not going to sit up there and, well, somebody should have known this. Somebody should have known that. We could do that all day. But then we won't be human if we won't be human if we didn't stumble and fall and bust our butt in life. We wouldn't be human if we didn't. Some people just, that's why I always say sometimes you got to apologize to yourself. But if somebody value you, they're going to show you they value you.
You're not valuable. So if you don't see nobody sitting over there, running through troops and leaping over walls and making sacrifices to be in your presence, it's because you don't carry yourself like, a woman of importance. Anybody and everybody can have you. Anybody and everybody can have your number. Anybody and everybody can be in your presence. And because you don't value your presence, because you don't value your communication, you know what I mean? Anybody can just, holler at you at Walmart, coming at the gas station. You know what I mean? You don't have no standards. And this ain't to talk down to you, but this is just the real. Standards are here to protect you. You show me a female that doesn't have no standards, you know what I mean? I'll show you, a population of guys that's about to get ready to run through her. Why? Because she don't have no standards. Anybody can just come in her life and just do whatever. She about to have a child with whoever, whatever. Why? She don't have no standards. She don't have no value. She don't know who she is. Now, what I'm saying to you, I know some of y'all, seeing trying to make us prostitutes, seeing trying to make us hoes. No. Now, what I'm saying, a woman of importance. The reason why I couldn't give you my number, the reason why I didn't call, the reason why, I can't talk to you, the reason why I'm not going to sleep with you, the reason why, you can't even, you shouldn't even be breathing the air that I breathe is because I'm a woman of importance. You got to carry yourself like that. I am a woman of importance. I'm not a hoe. I'm not a bitch. I know y'all done made the bitch thing and everything, common and everything like that. But what about making that common among young black women that I am a woman of importance? Just like you call each other bitches and things like that. What if you raise young black women up, young black females to be beautiful, brilliant, infinite-minded, intelligent, successful black women? I'm a woman of importance. I am a woman of importance. I can't talk to you. Why I can't have your number? Because I'm a woman of importance. Why you stop talking to me? Why you stop answering the phone? Because I thought in the beginning, darling, that, you had came to a realization of my value. I thought you knew my value. And because, I can tell, that you haven't, learned my value, I have to stop talking to you because I'm not into wasting time. I'm not into wasting time. Oh, no, I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a hoe. I just value the artwork of God. I value the temple of God. I value the best definition of important, which is me. I value the best definition of important, which is me. That's what I am. If you look up the best definition of important, it's me smiling with white motherfucking teeth. That's why I didn't answer the phone for you. You don't have anything going on. I'm a woman of importance. Please, thank you. I never professed to be a man of God. I've never seen anybody with a name like Sinful the P, professing to be a man of God. A lot of you don't think before you speak. Instead of speaking, ask a question so you can be blessed. But I've never seen a man of God or righteous man with a name like Sinful. Think before you speak, baby. Go to Google and find your mind. And when you find it, give it to me so I can fix it some more. But because I'm a woman of importance, I can't talk to you. I can't deal with you. And it ain't even just for the fellas. It's even for a lot of that negativity that you guys listen to every day. The gossip. You becoming a garbage can for negativity. You're not carrying yourself like a woman of importance. Anybody can have your time with foolishness. You got to value everything about you. Now I know when you get on YouTube, they tell you that because you have a child and because you have 2 children, or because you're a certain age that, life is over. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna keep that shit all the way 100 with you. I'm here to tell you, if you think that, if you believe that bullshit,
Exactly.
then they're correct.
Exactly.
If you believe that life is over because a YouTuber told you that life is over, if you believe that because some nicky-knack nigga told you that life is over, with that, then yeah, it's true. Because you believe that.
That's right.
You accepted that devilation. You thought it was a revelation.
That's
and you
right.
allowed that to reside and abide in your spirit.
That's right.
And that's why you can't produce the greatness that God has deposited in you, because you're allowing people to put negative thoughts in you. You're having negative thoughts, and that's why you keep producing negative results in your life. You're a garbage can for foolishness. You're a garbage can for ignorance. You accept that. When somebody said, well, according to statistics, it shows that, yeah, that's the population of people that also received that devilation into thinking that life was over once they had a child or once they reached a certain age. So yes, it's a huge population of females that just accepted failure. So they're correct. If they pull out a statistic in a debate and they say, well, according to the statistics, it shows that, women at this age or women in this circumstance, they usually don't get married or they usually don't obtain any success. And you know what? That's right. Why? Because it's a population of silly-minded females just accepted the bullshit that was told to them and they agreed with it, and that's why life is over, because you believe that shit. That's why life is over, because you believed it. So if somebody tell you that 2 + 2 is 5, and they shit that like, well, the statistics show, and you actually believed it, then yes, 2 + 2 will be 5, because you believe that shit. Now, I'm not trying to, go after anybody's favorite YouTuber or anything like that, but I'm endeavoring to bring some restoration to the first teacher, which is the Black woman.
Amen.
Because I understand that in a civilization where there is no decent women, there will not be any decent men. For the Black woman is the first teacher. So if you give the Black woman some ignorance, if you give her a bunch of develations, if you give her a bunch of, stupid shit to believe in, then just imagine somebody who feels mentally and emotionally, spiritually destroyed, and she continues to have children. What do you think that's going on? She's giving birth to ignorant and a perverse generation, because that's how she feels.
Exactly. Preaching.
Destroyed, defeated, a failure.
Yep.
So what you think she gonna give birth to? Exactly motherfucking mundo. A lot of these children didn't even have a chance. We have to be careful of what we say to each other, especially for the man to the woman. And let me say this, some of you were told some things and you believed it. You accepted it and you've been hurt ever since then. Maybe it was a guy that you was involved with in a relationship, a marriage or what have you, and he said something to you that was totally contrary, to the way that a man that's supposed to possess the feelings that he professed to have for you should have, and said something that completely destroyed you. And ever since then, you have been living in that time. You still rewind and play what he said and conveyed that particular day, even in 2021, and he said that years ago. And I'm here to tell you that until you allow deliverance to come for your mind and liberate you from that which is said, you're going to sit up there and do the same thing in 2022 that you did in 2021 and 2020. Saying, what's that? Nothing. You're going to continue to do the same thing. So it is imperative to love thyself, to make deposits of love into yourself. I am a woman of importance. I could care less what anybody said or what this said. I ain't got nothing to do with them thousands of females that actually thought that life was over because they had a child or because they reached a certain age. I'm pressing towards the mark. I'm on my shit. I'm not going to receive that. I'm not going to receive that in my spirit. And as a matter of fact, whenever something like that is being said, I'm going to turn deaf ears to that. In meantime, the energy that I would put in arguing or debating with an individual that's not so, I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to apply that to my life so I won't be part of the population, you know what I mean, that actually believed in that bullshit. You see how that go? Yeah. So it's over if you believe that it's over. I don't know your circumstance right now. You might be 30. You might be 40 years old right now, and your credit is the best definition of fucked up. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Whatever circumstances that's in your life right now that is the best definition of messed up, you got the opportunity and the liberty to make it blessed up. It's just up to you. It's up to you. That's a decision that you have to make. And then let me say this, with everything that's going on in your life, that's the last thing for you to be thinking about right now is some dick. Oh man, let me just come through here. I know that your pussy get wet, and I know that a lot of y'all is the best definition of freaky and you like to get down. But hey, check this out. It's better to come up than to come. It feels good to come. Can't take that to come up. You're not sitting up here lying now. It feel good than a motherfucker to come. But it feel better to come up.
You ain't never lie. It feel better to come up. What do you guys say, boss lady?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Man, I am so glad that he is saying this.
Wait till you see his next one. I think I do my story time tonight. I lost my election, so now I gotta appeal my election for treasurer. So we're gonna be up all night. I gotta get my mind off this. Got my mind made up. Come on, you can get it, girl.
And Miss Ride, you know what? I'm gonna whoop you. I am gonna whoop you. I would change so much. What changed so much, Miss Ride? What exactly was you talking about?
Oh, on her live?
No, just 3 minutes ago when he.
Oh, she went live today. Didn't even tell nobody. I come in, I'm like, Chicken's live.
She did say something. She did say that earlier.
I've been hearing this for a while though, but I shared it on my page though. But by that time,
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
No, she be deep in her stuff, and that cuts her off.
Oh, because I couldn't find it. I looked and looked. I looked on change devices. I changed it. I spelled it Miss Ride 5.0, and I spelled it Miss Ride and everything. It would not pop up.
By the time I shared it, it went blank. But the live screen changed. From when she used to do it, the live screen changed. Yeah, live screen changing.
Oh, okay.
Wait till y'all see the other two. I don't know what story I'm gonna do tonight, but it's gonna be a short story because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. No, I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, but I got things to do tomorrow.
It's better to come up than to come. Some of y'all been coming, and most of y'all haven't been coming. You just been allowing a bunch of niggas to do some coming, but you ain't been coming. Now what's in that? See, that show you right there when somebody don't value themselves. Here you is, you ain't coming up, you ain't coming up, none of that. Everybody, let's just tell it like it is. Everybody's not having orgasms. Everybody not coming. Some of y'all just glad to just have a piece of a man. You don't even have a man, just a piece of a man. You know what I mean? Because of your loneliness. And if you keep making them decisions out of loneliness, if you keep allowing your heart to get in the driver's seat of your life, it's going to keep going to the destination of nowhere. You better find out your value. You know, people always say, sin always say that, but yeah, you better see God. You better do some research about, you know what I mean, what's in you, so you can manifest that out you. You know, because if you don't know what's in you, you know, you'll have somebody else telling you what's in you. And next thing you know, he'll be in you. Then a child will be coming out you. Then another child will be coming out you. And when he through with you, he gone. And you still have the burden of taking care of them children that he left you with. So that's why it's, man, get some value about yourself. You know, them standards, man. You got to have them standards. I don't know the, matter of fact, let me see the ages. What are the ages in the comment section right now that's in their 20s? If you're not in your 20s, it's okay. Don't comment. I just want to, I'm curious. Is there any young women right now in their 20s right now in the comment section? I'm very curious. 22, 28, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Okay, that's what's up. I said that 37. Well, that ain't what I asked, but blessings to the 37. Blessings to the 37. Saying I ain't in my 20s, but I'm 37. What up? No. I said that because this is a very important thing. You know why I say that? Because you got something right now that money can't buy. You got something for the ladies that's in their 20s. You in your 30s, some of y'all in your 40s, and you look like you're in your 20s. You've been taking care of yourself. But, you know, for the ladies that's in their 20s, do you realize that you have something that money can't buy? You got your youth. That's why it's so important for you to value yourself. Because if you don't value yourself, you're going to end up messing up that beautiful gift that can't even make. Man, a billionaire don't have what you, and he can't even buy it. You got your youth. You cannot waste that, you know, being in situationships and battleships that you think that's relationships that's only going to cause a battleship with success because you don't know your value. You're going to be repeating your mama's history, your auntie's history, your big sister's history. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You are in your 20s. So this is a very important message for you. You know what I mean? You're young and you're fine. You're attractive. You're strong, able-bodied. You know what I mean? You got that glow about you. Got that youthful glow. Right now, I don't know if anybody didn't tell you this, but you got it going on. Yeah. You got it going on. If nobody told you that today, Sin had to let you know you got it going on. Yeah, you in your 20s, you in your youth. Yeah. You man, you got it going on. Don't mess yourself up. Live your life. Enjoy your youth. You know, you only get to have your youth, man, but once. You've got an expiration date on it. You know, instead of, you know, looking to fall in love and all of that shit, I don't even like the way that sounds, fall in love. You were standing and then you fell into the shit. No, I don't even like the way that settle down. You know, see, you're settling. No. See, what I'm saying to you is this. You know, in your 20s, instead of trying to get into a relationship and all of that, man, travel the world. Work out, eat right, study, read, you know, get your credit right. You know, focus on that. Don't just graduate from a college and get a master's degree. Have a master's plan. I've been saying this for years. We got many young women that got master's degrees and still had no currencies and discrepancies in life, all because they didn't have a master's plan for life. So just like you focusing on getting a master's degree, get you a master's plan. Because as the old saying go, you know, she that fails to plan plans to fail. You got to have a plan. What is your plan? What is your plan for your life? You need a plan. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Without a plan, you know, without if you just like most girls that don't know what you got to do, you don't have no guidance. What happens to most young girls that don't have no plan, don't have no guidance? They ended up getting guided by individuals, you understand me, that steering them wrong. The blind leading the blind. You're going to, without a plan, you're going to go out here into these streets, and the first nicky-knack nigga that say that he love you or tell you that you're attractive, you know what I mean? You're going to end up getting pregnant. You're going to end up calling yourself falling in love and things like that because he didn't say something or did something to you physically that has never been done, mess your whole little world up. That's why I'm encouraging you, you know what I mean, right now, while you in your 20s, I just had to take out some time in the message to encourage all of the young women. You know what I mean? You got to, all of that stuff you heard about, you got time for that. You can do all that stuff later. As of right now, use your 20s to take care of your business. Take care of your business. See, what do you mean by that? Man, focus on, a lot of y'all, you know what I mean, staying with somebody or, you know, staying with your mom. Man, take care of your business. Make them sacrifices for you to have your own place, your own car. What am I saying to you? Meaning don't be dependent on nobody. We have so many that's in their 30s and 40s and 50s still depending on. Not too long ago, I think it was a day or two ago, I'm on social media and I see the young woman trying to she trying to pretty much talk about the guy that, now of course I don't condone that, but she ran to social media and she talking about the guy that played Eazy-E and Straight Outta Compton. But she didn't get to do much of it because he cut her phone off. I just had to use that as an example. Many of y'all are depending on somebody. You're supposed to be a grown woman and you have nothing in your name but your Instagram account. Listen, get your mind off of relationships and being in love and all of that stuff. You got all your life to be on that. Some of y'all got your priorities just all messed up. All messed up. Only thing that you got in your name right now is an Instagram account. And you know what? If you say something to do something wrong in the comment section, they'll take that away from you. So you really don't got nothing. You don't have nothing. You saw that, baby. She was just on social media just going off. That nigga said, I know how to fix that. Cut her little minutes right on off. You know? But if she was on grown woman status, first of all, she wouldn't have been on social media airing out her business. And I don't know why y'all take a phone and hold it up to your face and record yourself crying. Girl, you look a damn fool. Don't do that. See, that goes back to my message. Being a woman of importance. I ain't about to hold no phone up to my face and record myself crying and then post it on social media. I am a woman of importance. I'm too fly for that shit. The fuck I'm gonna sit up there and cry to social media for? What the hell they care for? They don't give a damn. See, but once again, when you have no value, that means that you have no flyness also about yourself. You just be doing anything, holding the phone to your face, crying, allowing strangers to give you advice. You know what I mean? Girl, check your inbox. I'm going to tell you how to get out of this. Like, you know, you don't know who you are and you don't have a plan. You don't have the game. When you don't have no game, you're predestined to do lame shit. on social media looking for advice and, you know what I mean, girl, yeah, he cheated on me the whole time. Oh, girl, I'm sorry to hear that. My fourth husband just got through cheating on me, but I'm about to give you the blueprint on what to do with your life. You know what I mean? Even though mine is messed up, but yeah, I'm about to give you the game on how you should do things. The blind leading the blind. And when you don't have this game or no value, you know what I mean, concerning yourself, you know what I mean, you're gonna that enables people with no game to act as if they the embodiment of game. And you think because you're gameless, you think that you're hearing something that's impeccable. When you ain't hearing no damn game at all. Goes back to what I said in the beginning. I'm gonna repeat it again in the 9th inning, man. Check it out. That which is valuable, a man will make sacrifices for. The reason why, you know, he decided to do this and do that, you know, in life, ladies, I just got to say this in the language of simplicity. If that man decided to be with somebody else or do something with somebody else while he was supposed to be in a so-called relationship with you, one thing I learned in life is people do what they want to do. People do what they want to do. So that happened because people do what they want to do. If he didn't stay so-called faithful to you, you know, it's because he didn't want to do it. You know, he didn't think that you were valuable enough, you know, to do that. We've been together for this long. How come he haven't proposed to me? I'm ready to get this because he doesn't think you're valuable enough, baby. The reason why you've been married, the reason why you've been in a so-called relationship for an eon with a peon, and he hasn't, decided to walk down the miles and make vows with you is because he doesn't think that you're valuable enough for that. Always remember that which is common will not be appreciated like that which is uncommon. Let me drop that back in your spirit. That which is common will not be appreciated like that which is uncommon. Your pussy is too common. Your head is too common. Your conversation is too common. Your time is too common. Anybody can have access to you. Anybody can fuck you. Anybody can fuck with you. You're too common. We about to go in. I had to come out and take out 2 seconds before we go into 2022 and drop this on you. Yeah, the game told me to drop this in your spirit. Yeah, you too common. You're not a trophy. Anybody can have you. You know, you don't carry yourself like the best definition of important. Anybody can have you. You're as easy as the air of God. Anybody can flirt with you for 2 seconds and, you know, give you a few compliments, and now they got the physical development in your bedroom. You're too common. There's nothing special about you. You're not a challenge. A man don't have to make sacrifices, you know, to have you or to maintain you. You're the best definition of easy. You know, and so because a man sees you like that, he's not thinking about marrying you. For what? What am I gonna marry you for? The fuck I'm gonna sit up there and buy you something for? Man, what are you talking about? I'm talking to squares right now, and I'm speaking y'all language. I'm not talking about pimping and whoring, prostitution and everything. I'm not even talking about that right now. We talking about some common sense stuff. Why in the hell would I pay for your time? Why in the hell would I value your time, value your presence, and you give it to me for free? Why? You sitting over there looking at your friends on what they got for their birthday and what they got for Valentine's and what they got for this and this, and you wondering why, you know what I mean, that nigga sit up there and took you to Applebee's and you shared half of the bill. He didn't even pay the whole bill at Applebee's. Y'all shared it. It's because he don't value you. You shared it, girl. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got a pussy between your legs, and you sitting over there sharing. You sharing a bill at Applebee's. Smack yourself. Smack yourself. That nigga took you to Applebee's, and he didn't even bother to pay the bill. Y'all sitting over there sharing the bill at Applebee's. Smack yourself. Round, appreciate that. Appreciate the vibe. Good looking, fam. You know what I mean? He took you to Applebee's and you shared, and y'all sharing it. You shared the bill. And then, I didn't even say that. Not only did you share it, but you had to leave the tip. Yeah, right. You had to leave the tip. Come on, man. You have no value for yourself. None. Let me say this to you. Ain't no sex should be that good in the world where you actually allow a guy, you understand me? Watch this. Should no fornication, should no nothing, honestly, you know, if you're a woman of importance, but I understand if you're just a regular little female and things like that, you know what I mean? If you just, you know, if your name is easy, you know, if your name is Common, you know, some of y'all, Tamika Common, Keisha Common, Tamika Easy. You know, if that is your name, then I understand why. You know what I mean? I understand why you're in the circumstances that you're in. You too common. Even in some of them relationships that y'all in, you know what I mean? You look at what you be doing. You be giving that every day or almost every other day. Appreciate that, baby. Good looking. You know, you be giving that every day or every other day. You're common. That man ain't gonna appreciate you. Why? Because you're common. In the beginning, yeah, it was something. But I mean, hell, you suck my dick damn near every day. You know what I mean? Or I'm fucking you every day. This is nothing special about this. I'm not about to get married to you. You know what I mean? Come on now. I know you're a freak. We both freaks, girl. Let's get to it. This is a lot of guys' mentality. And he's going to keep getting into a continuity of residing in your pussy because you don't value yourself. We're saying, I understand what you're saying, but you know what I mean? He's just so fine. That's right. He looked better, you know what I mean, than that which you're saying that you want as far as success. That dick look better to you. You know? Saying no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what you say with your mouth. But physically looking at your actions, you saying another thing. Because if you actually valued, you know, living a certain lifestyle, you know, being respected, being exalted as a woman, being praised and looked at as a trophy, then you wouldn't sit up there and put yourself in them type of situations. On. You know, some of y'all sitting over there, you ain't even getting, let's just keep it all the way real. Some of y'all not even getting good dick. You're not getting good dick. You're not getting good tongue. No, you're not. You lying on social media, girl. No, you're not. You're not getting good dick. Some of y'all ain't had good dick since Jesus was crucified. You ain't had no good dick, girl. You know what I'm saying? You're lying. You're lying to your girlfriends and things like, girl, you're lying. You know, you're not coming or coming up. Life is the best definition of boring for you. You really need to sit up there and check yourself. Seriously. Because you getting played. The devil getting you for cheap, baby. You know what I mean? I had to just take 2 seconds out to tell you that the devil getting you for cheap, baby. You know what I mean? You getting played. Sad. You know what I mean? You doing all of them physical things for Nathan, for nothing. You're not coming up. Y'all laughing, but I'm telling the truth. Some of y'all just be lying. You just be telling, you just lie that, you know, you want your female friends to think, you know, that you got something that you ain't. No. All of y'all not getting good dick. You're not. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, Snazzy, that's a shame, right? You know, you're not getting that. You know what I mean? You're not being loved. You're not getting dick down. It's none of that. And you still not coming up. You don't have no valid excuse at all. You know what I mean? And then let me also say this. You know, and that's sad. You know what? I might hold that to yeah. I'll save that for the next one. You know what I mean? Because I done already said some cutthroat things. I don't want to say too much because I'm talking to women. I know that, you know, y'all really can't handle too much, you know, at one time. You know, but it's a reason why. I ain't even talking to the 20s. No, let me go to the 30s and 40s. It's a reason why you're still in that circumstance. And you're going to remain in that circumstance until you start seeing yourself a different way. Like I said, as a woman thinking, so is she. You don't see yourself to be, you know, you see yourself as that bitch, right? That bitch that keep getting played. That bitch that keep getting fucked and fucked over. You right, you that bitch. You just ain't that woman though. Did you catch that? You are that bitch. Oh, I'm that bitch, right? You that bitch. You that bitch that keep getting fucked over. You that bitch that keep getting manipulated. You that bitch that niggas keep accumulating off of. Yeah, you that bitch. But you just not that woman. Therefore, you don't get respected. You don't get honored. Men don't, you know, respect you like that. Why? Because you don't see yourself like that. You know? No, not right now, Walt. Come on. Where my moms at, man? They playing. They playing with me right now. You know what I mean? Get out of here. This. I'm dropping it right now. You know, but yeah, man. Sad situation. And it's gonna keep being a repeated sad situation until you come to a realization that you know what? I gotta, as Eddie Kendrick said, I need to change him. I gotta change my mind. You know, don't matter if you change your ways because the past follows you as a woman. See, like I keep saying, I'm thankful that you said that. Let me drop this. You're right. You're wrong. You're hella wrong, but you're right. And the reason why you're right is because you believe that. I keep saying it, and no matter how many times I say it, it's like you don't get it. You guys just don't get it. As a woman thinking, so is she. If you actually allow that type of thinking, you know, to govern you, it don't matter if you change, you know, because your past, you know, gonna follow you. In other words, your past is gonna, you know, govern your present and your future. So you don't have to change. I mean, even if I did change, it don't matter. Because of that type of thinking, you're right. You're right for your life. You know, that type of dangerous thinking, and I'm not beating up on you, baby. Shouts out to you. But I'm saying that you're right. You're absolutely right. If you think that there's no or evolving or changing the errors of your ways because you spent too many days in error, then you're absolutely right. Because you think that. The mind is the control center of the body. So if you believe that shit, then yes, your life will continue to be governed by your past. So it's either, watch this, it's either you're going to allow your past to govern your today and tomorrow, or you can make sacrifices today, you know, utilizing your past to bless your tomorrow. To bless.
You got something to say, boss lady? We got to say something.
I'm saying that we gotta start raising our daughters and stop letting them be raised by these so-called they're not men when they're teenagers, but they got teenagers out here guiding these girls, and they should be still guided by their parents.
I think that I like the way, you know, he puts it. You know, us women gotta put our crown on, but none of that's gonna get done without A lot of us need therapy. We ain't never seen therapy ever. Like some women, you know, you gotta ask yourself, like, instead of calling them clowns and all of this and all of that, some women gotta just, why, you know, why do I fall for narcissists? Why am I needy? Or why, you know, why am I so sexually? 'Cause a lot of things happened to them when they was young. And that's what a lot of these men don't realize, because they're not little girls. Nobody put them on their lap. Nobody came into their room while they were sleeping. Nobody straight up violated them. Yes, Caroline. So when you get older and a lot of them are overly sexualized, people, oh, well, they meant it, they liked it. Nobody likes that shit. You get to the root of the problem, you know, sometimes a lot of young ladies been violated when they was young. So how can you call a lady anything when you don't know her background? If a man that violated her, she's gonna find men like who's gonna continue to violate her. And she's doing that, not even knowing that she's doing that. We gotta be very careful what we say to people that's in pain. We ain't walk a day in their shoes. We only walk a day in our own shoes. Yes, and manipulating. You got all these men telling you they love you, and it's the first time they're hearing that. They think they're gonna be, but they're not knowing they're getting used again. And some women want to get used because
Is that the
they
rain,
feel,
Tony?
huh?
Is that the rain?
No, that's somebody's AC tipping on mine.
Oh,
But a lot of these women, like I said, a lot of men don't understand that, but a lot of them feel violated, and they meet men that violates them because not a lot of times they don't feel worthy anymore, and they figure this all men want. I mean, this doesn't happen. Like, you know how many babies within the age of 2 cherry been popped? So we gotta do more videos with keeping women nice and strong. I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking damn feminism, my ass. People been violated. People was hurt. In the real goddamn world. In the real world. In that fake world. Y'all keep that fake ass femininity and all that other shit. Keep that fake shit over there. But in the real world, people hurting. You know, we gotta say something in the video.
Bless your future. Steve, what do you mean by that? If I had a fucked up yesterday, and I had ups and downs and turnarounds in my yesterday, you might have been a promiscuous female back in the day. You might have gave up so much pussy to the community. You know, you got a tattoo above your pussy to say community.
Oh,
but I'm
God.
here to tell you, in today's day, in today's era, don't you understand that all the mistakes that you've made and the things that you've done in times past, that can be a blessing to you today? Why? Because we're in the day of social media. You could have ended up writing a book and ended up getting a damn deal with Netflix. I hate to say it, but which one you think people want to read about or watch a TV series on? The girl that was a prostitute, or the girl that was promiscuous, or the girl that made mistakes, doing whatever she was doing in criminality, carnality? Do they want to read about her, or do they want to read about a virgin? They didn't do nothing all their life. Do you want to see a movie, read a book about somebody that been through some shit and then redeem themselves, has a redemption story, versus somebody who ain't been through nothing and did nothing? Some of y'all sitting on #1 booksellers right now, but you too damn lazy. You too damn lazy to put the pen to the paper. You too damn lazy to start, writing about your life and the things that you went through. If you was to actually take, a pen and put it to the paper, man, you would sit up there and end up writing the #1 bookseller. Might end up getting a movie deal, but you're too lazy. And you're mentally defeated. Oh, nobody will ever read about my life. Oh, nobody wouldn't care about my life. I mean, I hear you say, right. And you're right. You're already mentally defeated.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, come on. Where is my Maz at, man? Like, y'all not on it, man. There we go, man. Get that out of there. Come on, man. Maz, y'all moving a little slow. Come on now. Pull out the M16s and Uzi the whole block, man. Yeah. I don't need I'm David Ruffin by myself, man. I don't need Otis singing in the background. It's cool. Not on this platform. I catch you on the other ones, man. But once again, I keep repeating this simply because I'm so grateful that she said what she said. And shout out to Meg. I'm not tearing her down. Much love to her. But a lot of females think like that. I changed my life, but people like discussing the past. You know how that goes. Listen. I'm glad you also said that. I wouldn't allow the opinions of individuals who have iniquities, frailties, and capacities where they fall short in, just like me. Why would I allow other people's opinions to have dominion over my life? That doesn't make sense. I could care less. I got people that's outside of my lifestyle, in my lifestyle, that have their own opinion about me. Now ask me, do I give a fuck? If anything, only thing that I do when people convey negativity concerning me, I think about what money can I generate off of their thoughts. I have become so callous towards the thoughts of people that I'm only, that's the only thing I think about now when a rumor or a lie or anything. It's just a chance for me to, use this to make some money. Other than that, I really don't care. It's a lot of people that have a lot of evil thoughts concerning me. Ask me how I go to bed at night. I go to bed pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm laying down in silk sheets, smiling with 2 dimples, baby. I'm not losing no sleep. And you shouldn't either. So regardless of whatever people think about you, people gonna think of evil about you until the day that you die. You can't please everybody. So, that's a waste of time, baby. One thing as a woman of importance, you stay and doing things and saying things that's important. And the thoughts of others really ain't important. So whether a person is saying something positive or negative, you stay focused on that which is important. A woman of importance, I'm not distracted by your compliments. I'm not distracted by your negativity. Why? Because what I think of myself is the only thing that matters. Some of y'all heard me in my choppings. You heard me in my roastings. And the reason why I destroy and abolish those that basically try to roast with me is because I only give a fuck about what I think. I know that sounds cold, don't it? But I only care what I think.
Oh, yeah, friends.
I don't care what the next person is saying. The only thing that matters is what I think, what I'm saying. That's it. You should be like that too. Stop thinking about what other people, oh, well, she didn't think that, or who gives a fuck?
They just
That ain't gonna pay no damn bill.
I literally just fed them.
That's not gonna sit up there and help your credit. Who gives a hell?
The cat not harassing me.
You can die right now. The world gonna continue
Jumping off of me, following me.
as if you never existed.
I was going in and out.
So why in the hell would you waste time in your life thinking about what others think about you? Who cares?
You would've stopped talking.
As a woman of
And
importance,
he got hit with
that's
the-
beneath me.
I was trying to open it. He ran for it.
You know, you have to, like I said, this is the only mentality to have. You know, God has blessed me to be me. I'm appreciative that God has blessed me to be me. I appreciate my identity in Him. I accept my calling. I accept my ministry. I accept my purpose. Anybody that is not beneficial is not official to me, and you won't be around me. You know, you have to change the people who you allow to come in your environment. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating the same circumstances because you allow them same type of people to talk to you and be around you. So even though I was talking about relationships and things earlier, this even go for, like I said, this even go for a lot of them negative females that y'all got. Just get that away from you. That's beneath me. I can't indulge in conversations like that. If I know that this person is calling to talk about people, I'm a woman of importance. I don't have time for that. I don't want to indulge in that because this person, they never have any great ideas. They never have any genius type of thoughts. This person never has anything edifying to say. So if there's no edification, no inspiration, no uncommon information, why are we having a conversation? This is a waste of time. I value my time. You should reach a point in your life where, you know, a man looking good, that shouldn't be good enough. As a woman of importance, he needs more than that to obtain your attention. If that's all it took because he looked good, yeah, that's just like a man going to a car dealership. You know, it looks good, but man, when you look under the hood, you can see so many problems. So many problems with the car. But on the outside, it looks good. But why in the hell would you give your everything to something that looks good? Especially when you look under the hood and you see all the mechanical problems that it has. Why would you give your everything to this? It's predestined to fall. It's predestined to break down on you. Just because it looks good? That's all you want? Like I said in the beginning, man, the devil getting y'all for cheap. Because it look good. Better check that damn engine. You know, how many miles it got on it? Exactly. Give you another example. I told my little brother, I said, man, don't spend your money on that. You ain't doing nothing but buying a problem. That's not even a vehicle. Nigga drove that car for 3 weeks. Now he had to call me, you know what I mean, to help him get Ubered and lifted and all of this shit. And then I had to help him get something else. Didn't listen. He gave his everything to a damn problem. Took his whole tax refund just to sit up there and buy a damn problem. Some of y'all laughing, even though you ain't doing it with a car, that's what you keep doing it with guys. It looked good. Oh man, he's tall. He's handsome. Oh wow. Oh man, he got some muscle. Oh wow. Yeah, he looks good. But because of his character flaws, because, you know, his mama raised a little boy, you know, that's pretty much all that he had to offer was looking good. And so now you're doing the same thing that his mother was doing, taking care of little boy. So you want to get past the appearance. As we say in the street, don't allow the appearance to be the interference from you seeing the truth and what it really is. You know, look past appearance. What does he have going on? What career does he have? What job does he have? How long has he been working? What credit does he have? Does he even have credit? Does he have a bank account? Does he even have his own place? Does he have his own vehicle? And with all the questions I'm asking, you got to turn that right back around. Do you even have that? Because a nigga that's on the bus stop, he gonna feel comfortable talking to you if you on the bus stop with him. Oh my God, baby, the reason why he felt comfortable talking to you on the train,
Hey,
he was
Rico.
on the train with him, baby. The reason why he felt so comfortable trying to talk to you for a whole 20-something minutes on the bus, because you was on the bus with him. Oh my God. You're in the same position. So that made him feel comfortable. That nigga said, I ain't got shit and she ain't got shit. We should be together.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, you're gonna have to, you know, deposit some value into yourself. Before you get into a relationship and before you open up your legs, you know what I mean? Before you sit up there and open up your mouth to another man, open up your mind and allow the spirit of knowledge and wisdom, you know, to reside and make a residence in there. Get your life together. Yeah. Two broke motherfuckers, you know what I mean, having sex with each other. That's nasty. You know? Two motherfuckers that ain't got their credit together. Two people that, you understand me, just met 30-something years old, just met on the bus, and it nasty. Nasty. Just cut it out. Then got to learn to bring a child or children into this world. Just nasty. Just a bunch of mess. You know what I mean? The enemy just got all y'all just in a bunch of mess. Amen?
Amen.
You got to value yourself. Get yourself together first. Now I'm talking all of this high value woman thing and, you know, woman of importance first. But first we got to do some important things. We got to get your life together. You know? You got to get your life together. I'm just going to keep it all the way 100 with you. I ain't going to make no excuses. Listen, I don't want you losing weight. See, that's the thing. When they get on here, they telling you, you know, to lose weight for your relationship. And a man, he ain't gonna want you if you're this big. You know what I mean? Oh, woman, oh, you're the size of a building and shit like that. Hey, let me tell you something. If you lose weight just to basically sit up there and have a man, chances are, baby, you'll lose that weight and gain every motherfucking pound back.
Wow.
Because you didn't make it a lifestyle.
Wow.
You lost weight for some dick. You didn't lose weight for you.
Wow.
You didn't make it a lifestyle, baby. You will sit up there and lose all that weight for some dick or a man that you want to be with, and you will gain all the motherfucking pounds back. Because you're doing it for the wrong reason. I'm glad that you're doing it, but it's a chance that you would gain it all back and then some. Because you did it for the wrong reason. Do it for you. Live healthy for you. Love you. The reason why you ain't putting that destruction in your body is because you want to look a certain way. You love you. He just come with the territory of you loving you. Not losing no damn weight, you know what I mean, for no nigga. Lose weight for you. Love you. Make sacrifices for you. That's what's wrong now. Y'all listening to these YouTubers, you know, and
Thank
he's not
you.
gonna want. So now,
Mhm.
you know, how much do you weigh? What size are you? What you got on? Oh, girl, yeah, you the size of the United Center. Yeah, girl, you the size of another country. Ain't nobody in the country gonna want you. You know what I mean? You got to lose that weight, you know what I mean, to get with these type of men. And now you call yourself trying to get in shape so you can have your man. You better lose weight for you. You better get in shape for you. You better get in shape because you don't want to die, because you don't want to eat yourself to an early grave. You don't want to accelerate to your expiration date. You better put that bullshit down. Let me see. I was a man, now I was damn near 300 pounds, decided to lose weight for health reasons. Now I'm 191. That's what I love to hear, baby. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. You lost weight because you wanted to lose weight. You lost weight because you wanted to lose weight. That's right. That's the only mind to have. There was a time, listen, let me tell y'all something. It was a time where I'll be at the house and Freezer come over there, man, come to my house talking about some, hey, Sin, man, come on, bro. Let's go to the gym right quick. I'm looking at this nigga crazy. Man, I just sit up there and just ordered 2 large shrimp fried rice, 1 large egg foo young, and I'm about to sit up there and have a glass of orange juice. And he talking about go to the gym, you know, saying come to the gym with me. And I'm about to have this good old Chinese food. Freezer be sitting over there talking about, yeah, come to the gym with me. You know, he be giving all these motivational speeches and all of this stuff, man. You know, after my mom died, man, I ain't care about none of that, man. You know what I mean? I'm eating, I'm having a good time. I ain't thinking about that shit. It wasn't until I came to the realization that, you understand me, that, man, I'm a leader. See that value coming in? Man, I'm a leader. I'm a teacher. I'm a preacher. I'm a motivator. I'm the ism. I'm this pimping. The type of man that I am. I ain't got no business, you know what I mean, out of shape. I can't motivate and compel people to be their best and I'm not my best. What the fuck am I doing?
Thank you.
Yeah, my mom died and everything, but getting fat, you know what I mean, that ain't gonna bring my mother back. What the hell am I doing? I had to motivate myself. It wasn't because of speech from Freeze. That's my loved one. You know what I mean? It wasn't that I seen a trainer. I didn't have no trainer. I didn't have nobody giving me no motivational speeches. I motivated my damn self. That's why when I seen her comment, man, I smiled. Why? Because she lost weight for her. That's how you keep the weight off. When you do it for yourself. You know, I don't like when folk, you know, I've seen folk come to church and they was coming to church for this woman. Then, you know, he called himself giving his life to God because he wanted this woman. Then they end up getting married. Then she end up backsliding. She don't want to go to church. She don't want to live for God no more. Now he not living for God. Why? Because he came for the wrong reason. He was after the woman. I've seen it with women too. They was after a man, but it was never personal with God. See, what I'm saying, what I'm using all these examples for, it got to be personal with you. It can't be because of somebody else. That ain't strong enough.
What?
Your lust for a man, that's not good enough nor strong enough. You need to make that personal. You need to do it for you. You need to love you because you want to love the person that you're looking at in the mirror. That's why. When you look at that person in the mirror, you want to see somebody victorious and prosperous, not somebody that's eating cancerous foods, that's getting ready to destroy themselves and might not see 50 years old because of the shit that they eating. Love you. You can't be a woman of importance if you don't make deposits of self-love. You got to make deposits of self-love. You know? Let me see. And even the devil sits comfort in them churches watching y'all and entering there whoever got false motives. Listen, he was in the congregation before they got there, baby. Oh, they're not ready for that. That's another message. He was residing in, hey, there go my baby right there. I see you over there. You know, I seen Bug earlier, and then I see Sharice, pretty fine self that came up in here. But let me just say this. He was already there before the people even came to the congregation. All right? You know, but that's another message. But you got to have some importance on yourself. You can't be a woman of importance and you not working out. You can't be a woman of importance and you not reading. You can't be a woman of importance and you don't meditate. This is what women of importance do. You can't be a woman of importance if you don't have no standards. No, impossible. It's good that I came and gave y'all this, man, right now, because we're getting ready to go into 2022. And many of you, it's just going to be another, good message. But some of you just going to take heed to what I'm saying. I'm not a hoe. I'm not in that lifestyle. But I am a woman of importance. So because I'm a man, because I'm a woman of importance, I'm not going to let no man play me, lie to me, deceive me, bamboozle me, out of my pussy, out of my body. No, not the workshop of God, not this artwork. No, I'm too important, for you to just tell me that you want to marry me, because when you're a woman of importance, that means to also have some intelligence. That means to have some game about yourselves. Many will try to charm and disarm you, with marriage, with scriptures. Folk will come quoting scriptures to you, telling you the wife of me. God called us to be together, and we're going to be together. That's religious deception.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
A woman of importance is connected to him that's important. Who am I talking about? God. A woman of importance has something that's more important than herself, her salvation. I can't disrespect my salvation. I can't disrespect him that gave me the salvation.
Amen.
To sit up there and have fornication with you. Why? Because I'm a woman of importance.
That's right. Tell a story.
I'm a woman of high standards. I am a woman that is living for him. Not the man, not the creature, but the creator. And because I'm living for the creator, and because I have high value in him, I cannot devalue myself by being with you. I'm going to give you some of the code this game. Listen, how somebody going to love you if they don't have a relationship with love? He got to have a relationship with love in order to love you accordingly. He got to have a relationship with love to love you properly. If he don't got a relationship with love, how he going to love you right? God is love. And many of you are trying to get love from individuals that's not connected. You want to be loved a certain way, by men that don't have no relationship with love at all. And I'm here to tell you that that's backwards. Because the creature can't love the creature the way that the creature's supposed to love that creature until he get a relationship with his creator.
Tell it.
You can't convey that until you get a relationship with the source. So that which you hunger and thirst for, many of you are hungering and thirsting for something that you will never find in the world of carnality. It's a waste of time, darling. I just had to sit up there and sprinkle, some words of truth, and spirituality in it as well. Because that also comes with being a woman of importance. A woman of importance, anybody and everybody can't talk to her. And it ain't just because of how fine she is, even though she is fine, but she's beyond physical beauty. Don't you understand that to be at peace with your own mind and to actually have value of self and to have self-love, that's more precious and more valuable than a physical appearance. I love me. I love me so well. I love me so good that I can't fuck with you. I love me so well. I love me so good that I can't be in a relationship with you. I can't fuck with you. Why?
I'm on mute again. That was good, boss lady.
Yes,
Oh, that was good. That part.
that was excellent.
We got a couple of other good ones. I'm gonna get
He
into.
built that up.
I gotta empower
Carried it.
my women because these men be coming out of pocket and shit. They be coming out of pocket. So we're gonna be just a bunch of women up in here, and that's good. When we have ladies' night, we ain't got to work. We ain't got to scare them with the Pastor Pete. Don't forget this ladies' night tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. I had a long day. Hopefully I can find out some morning fuckery. If not, it'll be story time. But thank you guys for being here. Y'all know I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you guys manana. All right, boss lady. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow.
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. No, you ain't waiting. You're going to be waiting till tomorrow. Good night.